a motto. It is the soul of every air warrior who dons the blue uniform. It is the promise of every pilot who soared into the heaven to protect our motherland. I request all dignitaries to take a seat. A very warm and proud morning to our school principal, vice principal and all teachers. We are gathered today to celebrate 19th anniversary of Indian Air Force Day, which was officially established on this historic day, October 8, 1932. A day to honor the unparalleled courage, unwavering dedication and supreme sacrifice of Indian Air Force. So now I would like to call Rudraksh Shinde from class 12th A to give a speech.
A very warm and welcome good morning to honorable dignitaries, respected faculties and all my fellow cadets. This day is highly significant and I am honored to be here to address you all. This is Rudraksh Shinde from 12th A and I will be privileged to deliver a speech about the Indian Air Force. So our air command is truly very powerful and it is the fourth largest among the world. On this day, we celebrate the glory of Indian Air Force. It is our duty to pay tributes to all the air commanders and the pilots. Indian Air Force Day is celebrated every year on 8th of the October and the commandancy of celebration will take place at the Henders base in the presence of superior officers and the commander. These celebrations are treated to the eyes and the many crucial and vintage aircrafts will perform evenly in the sky. Now let us know something about the Indian Air Force. So the glorious about our glorious Indian Air Force. So Indian Air Force is first established into the year of 1932 on October 8 with 6 RAF trained officers and 19 sepoys. The Indian Air Force became more stronger with the equipments of many fighter aircraft over a course of a time. Indian Air Force helped the British during the World War II in the air combat. Because of their mind-blowing performances in the warfield, Britishers gave the title of Royal to Indian Air Force and it became the Royal Indian Air Force. But after the independence in 1947, the Royal Indian Air Force removed the title of Royal and it became the Indian Air Force. After independence, the Indian Air Force reinforced the motto of Nabha Sparsham Diptam, which means the touch the sky with glory. And this is until today. Starting from the colonial era to reaching the mighty stage, the Indian Air Force is unpleasable. The Indian Air Force not has only ability to protect us from the threats coming from the air, but they also safeguard our territories and the national interest. Moreover, during the time of natural calamities, the Indian Air Force helps the public by rescuing them and avoiding any casualty losses. The Indian Air Force provide air support to the Indian Army in the war field and as well as strategies and the tactical air capabilities. Currently, Indian Air Force was divided into 5 operational commands and 2 functional commands. Each is led by a supreme commander and the rank of air marshal who is responsible for all the activities in their AOC. The Indian Air Force has over 1,70,000 staff commands and over 1,400 plus aircraft and the motto that touch the sky with glory was taken out from the 11th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita. In the conclusion, I would like to say that it requires an unbelievable zeal and enthusiasm to everyone to become a pilot and of a fighter aircraft. We are at the peace because they are fighter pilots depending our safeguarding out of here at the borders. This Indian Air Force Day on 8 October, let us all show the respect to the Air Force personals. It is dream of many million of people to join the Indian Air Force, but everyone can't join it because of some reasons, whether the medical unfitness or something else. I would like to dedicate one quote to that all the cadets who wants to join the Air Force, that some goals are very worthy, even it's very glorious even to fail. So again, one quote is there I would like to dedicate to all the armed forces personnel, that दुनिया में मिल जाएंगे आशिक कई, दुनिया में मिल जाएंगे आशिक कई, लेकिन वतन से ऐसी सनम नहीं होता। सोने में लिपट कर, हीरो में जकट कर मरते कई, पर तिरंगे से खूबसूरत कफन नहीं होता। थैंक यू। जय हिंद।
Thank you, Rudraksh. To echo the glory of the Air Force, let's welcome Jay Kumar Ingre from Class 12A.
Jai Hind everyone. Respected dignitaries, respected faculty, fellow defense aspirants, and all my dear friends. So, here we are standing and gathered here to have a little bit discussion on the Air Force Day. It can't be described as a speech because the legacy of an Air Force is limitless. Since our sky is limitless, we can't define the force which is acting for it. Then also I would like to express a little thoughts about Air Force. So, every year on the October 8th, we march the Indian Air Force Day, established in 1932. From humble beginnings with just a few aircrafts and personnel, the IF has grown in a vast diversity in all over the India. And in present time also, it is getting diverse and diverse. We are equipped with cutting edge technology, state-of-art fighter jet like the Rafale, Sukhoi 30 MKL, Tejas, and backed by the unmatched bravery of its men and women. We know the Air Force is one of the big branch of a defense background where no one can be capable of fighting against the Indian Air Force. But beyond the machineries, it is the spirit of the warriors in uniform that defines the Air Force. That's not just a uniform, it's a value for our nation and which cannot be defined by any another uniform. Let's never forget the heroes of Indian Air Force, from Air Marshal Arjun Singh, the only officer to hold the 5-star rank in the IAF, to modern day warriors who executed the Balakot air strikes, showing the world that India will never go down to terrorism or aggression. We are not mere spectators of this legacy, we are the future of it. Just talking about this legacy can't define our nation. It's not just our role to talk about this legacy, it's our role to approach through it, either directly or indirectly. Be the one who are capable of serving for the nation, either you are in the uniform or not. We must learn discipline, dedication and duty, not just from books, but from the lives of our warriors. Usually we just have the overlook over the bravery works of the peoples of armed forces. But do we really go in the pathways they have followed? No. We are not overcoming the pathways. That's not the true thing. We must train our minds and bodies to be fearless in adversity. The only thing which can be controlled by our own is our mind. If a positive mindset can break all the limits in your life, so always have a powerful and a limitless mind. As defense students, we are just not spectators of this legacy. We are its touch barriers. The discipline we learn, the drills we perform, the uniforms we wear, all are steps towards a greater purpose to serve this nation with integrity and honor. Let us, as defense students, prepare ourselves physically, mentally and morally to be worthy of the cockpit, that uniform, that flag. It don't matter that if you are only a defense aspirant, then only you can serve for your nation, or you have a uniform that you are only capable of serving for your nation. It doesn't act like that. If you are a common person who works for his family, work for the society and for his nation, and wants to commemorate all his society to rise up in the powerful nation, can also help in providing a good facility for our old nation. Let us never forget that while others dream of touching the sky, we prepare to defend it. This particular sentence just defines that everyone sees the dream of being a cadet who wants to do limitless things in his life, but no one chases to face the difficulties. It's all about chasing the difficulties and overcoming through it. The difficulties may come in your life, but overcoming is the most priority thing you have to be defined over it. In conclusion, on this Air Force Day, let us salute every air warriors, past and present, who has dared to rise higher, strike harder and serve with honor. Let us also remind ourselves, we are not just training for a job, we are preparing for a duty, the duty to serve India. Having that uniform is not just a particular job that you are wearing uniform after a few years of course and doing something for the nation. It just doesn't define anything like that. When you are having that uniform, it's the biggest privilege for you that you have got something privileged for your nation and you are serving for it. So struggle hard, made it true. Anyhow, any street how. May the wind always be beneath our wings and may our hearts always beat for the tricolor. Either you are in Navy, either you are in the Air Force or in Army. It's all your contribution towards your nation. So, is everyone with trying to follow, to contribute for our nation? Is everyone? क्या हर कोई चाहता है कि आप अपने देश के लिए कुछ करें? Not audible. क्या कोई चाहता है कि अपने देश के लिए कुछ करे? Not audible. Overcome over this problem. Be so mature because you are since in an military school. You should have that much faith that you are serving for your nation, either in the present or either in the future. Jai.
Thank you. So I invite our next speaker, Saili Shinde from class 11th A.
हर साल 8 अक्टूबर को भारत में वायु सेना दिवस मनाया जाता है। यह दिवस भारतीय वायु सेना IAF के स्थापना के अवसर में मनाया जाता है और राष्ट्र की रक्षा को वायु सेना के योगदान, वीरता और बलिदान के सम्मान में मनाया जाता है। भारतीय वायु दिवस 8 अक्टूबर 1932 में ब्रिटिश साम्राज्य के एक सहायक वायुसेना के रूप में हुए थे। उस समय इसे रॉयल इंडियन एयर फोर्स RIAF के नाम से जाना जाता था। देश के आज़ादी के बाद 1950 में जब भारत एक जन बना तो इसके नाम में रॉयल ये शब्द हटाकर भारतीय वायुसेना कहा जाने लगा। यह देश के हवाई साहस और संपूर्ण और सम्मान के लिए था, जिन्होंने विभिन्न युद्धों और अभियानों में महत्वपूर्ण भूमिका निभाई है, चाहे वो 1947, 1965 या 1977 का युद्ध हो या 1999 में हुआ पाकिस्तान के साथ युद्ध। भारतीय वायुसेना ने हमेशा अपने क्षमता और बहादुरी का प्रदर्शन किया है। भारतीय वायुसेना का आदर्श वाक्य नमः संपर्श दीप्तम, यह कहकर मैं अपनी ये स्पीच खत्म करती हूँ। धन्यवाद।
Thank you. I would like to call Rajeshri Pavra from 9B to deliver a speech.
Good morning to all of you. Today speak on Air Force Day. Air Force Day in Indian is celebrated on October 8 every. This day mark is anniversary of the Indian Air Force IAF and honors the valor, dedication and service of the men and women in the Indian Air Force. The IAF was officially established on October 8, 1932 and has played a vital role in safeguarding Indians' airspace and national security ever since. The celebration on Indian Air Force Day typically include a parade and air displays showcase the skill and capabilities of the IAF. It is a day of recognition and appreciation for the Indian Air Force service to the nation. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, Rajeshri. As we come to close of this wonderful Air Force Day celebration, we express our deepest gratitude to our Principal Sir, Vice Principal Sir, and Godekar Sir and all dignitaries for gracing this occasion with the presence. As we live today, let us carry with the spirit of bravery, discipline, and devotion that define our Indian Air Force. Jai Hind.